Hello.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Moulin Rouge.
Welcome to this week, ladies.
Soul sisters, let me hear your flow, sisters.
Hey, sister, go, sister, soul, sister, flow, sister.
Good morning, Liam.
Sister, go,
Hi, Chantal. Hi, Victoria. Vicky Foster. What a week back at school, eh? You want to give it a go? Come on, I know you're all dancing already. Let me know that you're here. Give me a wave, give me a thumbs up, give me a heart, say hello. I can't always see it on here. Morning, Debbie. Avec moi. We've got a collection of sisters in here this morning. Good morning, Irene. Good morning, Adele. Yes, Shani. Who's dancing with me? Tune, Chloe. Look hot. Hot. Helen, morning. Who loves this song? It was overplayed about a decade ago. I think it's time for its renaissance. Your lady marmalade. Morning, Sonia. Good morning, Alana. Back in the UK. Straight out the gate. How are you all doing? Let me know how you're doing. Let me know about your week. Send me a little message.
I'm sorry, I'ma keep playing these cats out like Tommy.
Like Tommy.
In the
Hi, Louise. Diamonds in the glass. Oh, Sarapina, she drinks wine with diamonds in a glass. You're going to catch up, Leanne. You're a bit hungover. Morning, Shara. I want you all shaking your stuff this morning. Venus has entered Leo, girls. You ready? Get those titties! Who's ready? Who's ready? Who's ready? Christina's ready. So, still in bed, Sarah. You can still shake it, Sarah. More! More! It is a banger, Sarapina. Going down a five. Right, we're going to turn it down a little bit. Morning, Marie. Because he's back home doing his 9 to 5 now, so we can turn it down a bit. Ooh. Thank you, Linda. How are you doing? More! 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 Oh my gosh. Look at her butt. How are you all doing? So, full moon brought up all kinds of BS, ready for a better week. Yes, right. So, we are now in the quickening. We are in it. We are no longer waiting for the quickening. It's here. Last week, I spoke about the tsunami that was about to come through from that big full moon. You're not late, Sarah. Good morning. That big full moon in Pisces. And I was explaining to you that, you know, that full moon in Pisces is the last full moon in Pisces during the Piscean age. Because as we move to December, Jupiter, the biggest planet of our solar system and our great benefic, along with Saturn, that creates structure, creates our fabric of our space-time reality in 3D consciousness, come together on that 0 degree of Aquarius, and boom, we are in the tunnel. We are in the tunnel, the trajectory of the Aquarius consciousness. And many of us can already feel that coming, you know, particularly this year. I'm going to share with you the phrase that pays in a moment, but I think definitely, as my gardener has just turned up and started to make lots of noise, so apologies if you can hear that in the background. It's not just been, what a fucking week. It's been what a fucking year so far, lads. Oh my God. I mean, I put something on my Facebook the other day, like this little lad on a pretend tractor going, sure, I'm flat out. Of course you are. We're all exhausted so far, so sing it together with me, sisters from the Moulin Rouge, from the shamanic sisterhood. What a fucking week. What a fucking week. Oh my God, you feel sick. Johnny, well, I just feel sick. You're not doing me garden. This is the quickening, and we have got such an interesting energy now. What a fucking life. I want you all to hear this in the greatest and deepest of love, because as I start to talk about what we've got ahead of us, it can be a little bit uncertain. It's like knowing there's an earthquake coming, but not knowing when or how to deal with it. Knowing that tsunami's here, but how do you really surf a tsunami? How do you really swim a tsunami? You know, do you really have any power against these massive natural forces? And this is what we're going to be invited to look at this week. And it is going to definitely require some deep wisdom. Deep wisdom, though, that you have all cultivated since the beginning of January 2020, without a doubt. So in the context of the forecast, you know, this service today, I want us to just remember that we are now in the 9th month. The 9th month is when we give birth. The 9th month of this year. And although I did talk about the Aries new moon back, that was going to give birth on the date of the age of Aquarius in December, and that is still true to form. The year 2020, when we had that great conjunction back in January, Pluto, Saturn and Jupiter all in Capricorn, and then Saturn moved forward and went into Aquarius, dipped its toe in a little bit right at the beginning of January, we sort of got the feeling of, oh my gosh, this is the glimpse of the possibility of what could be coming through. And right now, we're at that point where we can literally hold on to our energy and what we believe our power and our control is, or we can let go. And if any of you have had children, particularly in the natural way, you'll know that you can't fucking hold on to them. They come out, whether you're pushing or pulling, they come out. And so there is this natural law now wanting us to birth our creations. Because yes, well, last night in the UK and today in the UK, so kind of a little bit before us America, a little bit after us Australia, it kind of works that way. You will find the energy shifting big time because Venus, what we love and value, how we beautify, who we are as individuals, how we receive the feminine energy, our own femininity, our sensuality. Hi, Faith. That is moving into Leo. Having been in Cancer now for the last 6 weeks and been really homely, and you know, during August we had the sun in Leo and it was a little bit more flamboyant, but to be honest, we still had those Mars squares and they were really, really hurting us a little bit with kind of seeing the truth, trying to take action and it not working, realizing that we just didn't have the power to create what it was that we wanted to create, even though the desires were there, even though the ideas were there, even though the impetus was there. It was like walking through treacle, just not being able to create things. and we kept getting these glimmers of hope. But now, as Venus moves from that homely Cancer, where we've stayed in our comfort zone, where we've snuggled in and kind of learnt a little bit about ourselves, we've learnt about our ancestry, what the fuck our DNA holds, and why we act in certain ways and certain behaviours that are so inherent in our family systems, in our mother lines particularly. Our emotions, learning about how our emotions are transitory. They are not something to hold on to, and they are certainly not fact. They are transitory energies that are giving you an impulse so that you can make an informed choice from that impulse. And what is that informed choice? Wisdom. So hello Jolene, hello Shan. This energy of Venus moving into Leo is all about self-expression. The individual self-expression through drama, through conversation, through dance, through... Leo is the great stage presence. It's the queen. It's the sovereignty of who you are as an individual, what you love and value, what you find beautiful, how you decide to dress and express, how you decide to express your communication, your own unique gifts and value in this world. So when Venus moves in there, we all get this opportunity to really deepen into expressing what it is that we love and value about ourselves and about the other. But at the same time, we have Mercury, our thoughts, our mind, our personal communication, the words we use internally and externally, moving into Libra. So out of Virgo, where it was all pure and demure, and you know, really wanting to get ourselves clean and precise and systems and procedures. So we had Venus in the home, comfort, Mercury, systems and procedures, Venus moving into the starlight now and wanting to be seen for all her glory, and Mercury moving into Libra. Libra is an air sign and it is ruled by Venus. It wants grace. It wants poise, politeness. It's incredibly delicate. It loves balance and justice. And it also wants relationship. It wants relationship of harmony between you and another. So it'll give us the grace to speak our truth in a more diplomatic way. But when you couple these two together, both on 0 degrees of these two harmonious energies with each other, you find that we are all being asked to enjoy the expression of who we are in a polite and graceful way, and actually turning ourselves into a piece of art, a communicative art, so that we can be seen, so that we can have better communication, better fluid flow with others, with partnerships, with relationships, because the more we are valuing ourselves, the more we see our flaws as strengths and unique quirks and idiosyncrasies and paradoxical energies that we hold inside ourselves as unique to us, and communicate that out to others through our work, through our words, through our, just literally through our conversations, then we elicit the same authenticity back from others. And as we do that, we start to release their magic back to us. And then you can start this cycle of harmonious, beautiful energy exchange, which is what the Aquarian age is calling forth from us. But it starts inside each and every one of us, because how can you express what you truly love and value without knowing what you don't? Hi Sophia. And so here comes the fucking kicker, girls. Mars turns retrograde this week. Oh, yes he does. Yes he does. So Venus's lover, Mars, who has been, and we have all experienced this, in his home star sign, he wants creation. He is not impotent there. He is potent. You know, he is the divine masculine. He is erect and strong and phallic and creative, action focused, moving forward. And he's had his sister beside him, Eris, who I've spoken about quite a lot, who literally is like the feminine energy of discord and war. She loves the gore of all the problems that he causes when he creates. She likes to see what's left in the wake when he creates. She likes to kind of suck up the death. Nice chick to hang around with. But also Lilith, the great, deep, dark feminine. Some would even look at her as the element of the toxic feminine, whereas Venus would be the beautiful, kind of on the surface, enlightened feminine. And Lilith would be that kind of energy that sits underneath, you know, that jealousy, anger, upset, rage, and can act out in ways that is not very healthy. They've been hanging out with Mars. So Venus has been like, what's going on? I'm chilling in Cancer all by myself. Not getting much love going on here. And now she's gone, do you know what? Fuck you, bitches. I'm going to show you exactly what a Venus kind of girl can do. So she walks onto the stage and she asks every single one of us to, because as Mars starts to retrograde now, his energy is strong. He is going to go back over the same points that he came into over end of June, July, and he's going to keep going over them until we hit November the 14th. And after that, he's going to start creating new ground. But right now, we're all getting the opportunity to respect, look again at our Mars energy. Whether you are male or female, we all have this masculine principle inside of ourselves. We all have this energy of creation. We all have something that wants to be birthed through us. And Mars is asking for action, not to sit and talk about it, not to dream about it, not to structure it on paper. He wants you to take fucking action, because if you don't, you become irritated, stagnant, and what starts to happen is the warlike energy of Mars comes up, the toxic masculine. If the masculine is not given a space to create openly and freely, it becomes restricted, it becomes enraged and warlike, and it can be really, really, it can be messy, it can be ugly, it can be aggressive. You know, it's okay to be angry with something, but when we get aggressive, that is taking our energy of anger and turning it into an outward toxic energy onto someone or something or ourselves. So why this is really important is, first of all, it's one of the most important transits this year has brought us, the Mars retrograde, because in this moment it's also going to meet up against Saturn again and create some of these kind of reality checks. You know, where am I? Why did I not take action? Where am I feeling jealous now? Where am I trying to go back on myself and make stuff happen that really I should have done in the last few months? What is it that is wanting to burst through me, that's wanting to bubble through me, that I am just not able to do on my own? And this is where this Venus and Mercury will really help. Because when you tap into your own unique value, the unique energy in you, your signature, your DNA, your way of expressing, of dressing, of speaking, of being, without apology, not from an aggressive stance, from a flow and graceful stance. You know, this is who I am. Maybe the song should have been, I'm coming out. I want the world to know. Got to let it show. Could have been that. But essentially, the reason it's the Moulin Rouge, and hey, sister, go, sister. Gotta make that dough, sister. Why it's this energy is because the Mars energy is very, very strong now. And so Venus in a fellow fire sign of Leo can get a little bit butt heads. She's put on her courtesan outfit. She's shaking her titty. She's shaking her booty. She's got her feathers in her hair. She's Leonian. The lion, the hair, the makeup, the stance, the fierce warrioress. She wears a crown, but she wears a courageous crown. You cannot really wear a crown unless you are ready to stand out from the crowd, unless you are ready to walk into responsibility, the ability to respond, not just to you in the mirror, but to all. And we are going to see, particularly in the media, in the next month, in the next 6 weeks, celebrity coming out. There's going to be some more dirt that we see. There's going to be some more crowns falling from heads, people falling off pedestals. We're going to see things that are not pretty. And there's going to be anger and aggression because Mars rules the root chakra, the sex, where we create from. And if we are not using that energy wisely, with the crone wisdom, with the wisdom that we have learned about ourselves since January 2020, and we've moved through now, we are birthing the new self, the new you, the new sister, the new mother, the new queen. You are ready to step into your new royal monarch space. But if you keep holding on to what other people believe you should do, if you keep listening to people that are not walking your path, if you keep watching the media that want to keep perpetuating these fear stories to hold you inside of a matrix that is incredibly controlling, then you will not be able to know or identify your own personal free expression. And that expression is your most potent gift. It is your elixir. It is your sweet magic and medicine that nobody else on this planet can ever replicate, that nobody else on this planet can ever deliver like you. And what we have seen is we've seen this society that really, there's a massive copycat society, you know, fashion trends and how to be online, and if my mates are doing it, I'll do it. If somebody famous is doing it, I'll do it. Kardashian culture. And that has just literally brainwashed our cells into believing that we have to conform. And actually the Aquarian age has always been and will be and is calling us forward into individuation. Individuation to create, I'm going to say it, individuation to create the nation. Sorry, comes out. It's like I'm some kind of old school rapper. But it's an individuation to create something that is actually the full humanity. Because all of humanity, and it sounds like a cliche, because it's true, we're all so unique, but just like droplets of water, without each other we cannot make the sea. And with each other, we're going to see now that we are the tsunami, we are the earthquake, we are the hurricane. We just didn't identify with it. But when you identify with it, now you can have some fucking control over it. Now I can control how I express myself. Now I can inform myself. I can speak with ease and grace about what it is that I know and love. and not be offended if others have a different opinion. Not take it personally if they see the world differently. Definitely not take it personally if my parents don't support me. If my friends think I'm fucking cuckoo. If the people that I usually hang out with are like, wow, she's gone to the other side. Because not everybody is awakening at the same time. And Mars in retrograde is that root chakra. So you're going to see now who is stuck in that. Oh God, it sounds weird, but it's the difference between watching a porno and actually partaking and experiencing divine, sensual, spiritual, conscious union in lovemaking. It's like that far away is where one Mars energy is and the other Mars energy is. This is the toxic masculine and this is the enlightened masculine. And what we need now is we need this Venus in Leo and this Mercury in Libra to rise up our feminine energy, to take our masculine toxicity from the root chakra, all our old beliefs, our old DNA, our ancestral patterns, our limits, our programming, and bring them up through the Kundalini, up through the spine, through all of the chakras, and allow that enlightened masculine to sit in the crown, so that we have Venus wearing the crown automatically in Leo and Mars allowing itself to rise. She calls him forward. Come on, have a look with wisdom at what you've learned about yourself in the last few months. Have a look at where you tripped yourself up. Have a look about where you've fallen over, and it's okay, but it's only okay if you learn from it. Don't fucking fall down and blame the floor. Fall down, dust yourself off, see where you fell and tripped, and watch for it next time. Step over the stone next time. It will make you quicker, faster, and you will be able to move into a completely new territory. And I want you to see that the map, even though I'm giving you the map, that is not the territory. The territory is being on the ground and going through it in your day-to-day life. There's no point giving you a map if you don't follow the wisdom of your heart. Because it's when you're on the ground that you come up against the trees, you come up against the gargoyles, you come up against those people that are naysayers and say, you know, she's gone crazy, she's gone crackers, we don't know what she's talking about anymore. So it's okay, but you need to now be wayfinders. You need to express yourself in your own true, glorious potency. Like just you can and nobody else. Because that will elevate your spirit. And as it elevates your spirit, you will shine. And as you shine, you will attract. And as you will attract, you will find that you, your unique code, your unique power, actually brings in your unique tribe. It sounds so fucking cliche these days, doesn't it? But it's true. But it does take courage. It takes courage to be you. It takes courage to move out of the crowd. It takes courage to wear your crown. And it's fucking heavy, girls. Because if it's diamond encrusted and it's made by Leo, it's going to have a lot of fucking shiny, blingy stuff on it. Or should I say, if it's a MaryKate version. Jesus, you knew mine was going to be some kind of cowboy hat, didn't you? I don't wear diamonds and pearls on my head. I like to do this and get myself into some kind of... I should have done the Old Town Road, you know? So that's why we have the Moulin Rouge today, and why I want you all to move into that sensual, sexual energy. Because with this Venus in Leo and this Mars stationary in his home sign of Aries, with this fire energy, and Saturn still in square over in Capricorn, the old way, we are going to really need this power and this potency to see everything crumble and not let it infect us with fear. So Are you ready, girls? Are you ready to bring on your sensual energy? Are you ready to wear your crown? Are you ready to wear your unique crown, whatever that fucking looks like to you? Are you ready to dance, to move into this sensual energy? Are you ready to create with your own bare hands? Are you ready to bring your Mars energy up through your root chakra, into the belly, up through the heart, out of this beautiful Mercury in Libra, fantastical communication, and into the crown, so that we don't just have queens. We've got our kings as well, our internal kings, our internal masculine that supports us and looks after us. And so when we see injustice out there, we do not put up with it. And that is in personal relationships, and that is in our Capricornian structures as well. Because my God, ladies, we're going to need it. We're going to need to get on that high horse. So, that is why. Are you ready?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Moulin Rouge.
We are the courtesans. We are the tantric courtesans. The courtesans of the Aquarian age. We are enrolling the men into being kings by literally being the queens that we are inside, by claiming our courtesan, by claiming our crown. Tell me what you've learned this morning. What have you picked up? What's resonating? Share, share, share. Woo! It's making me want to dance, and I'll take a card for us all. Hi, Vanessa. Let's see who we've got on here. Shania, hello. This is everything I've been talking about for the last few weeks. Yes. Hi, Pamela. Hi, Debbie. Oh, Irene's laughing. Bling. Yes. Aho, Sacred Union. Oh, yes. You're shaking your booty, Chloe. Catherine, you've got your crown on. Come on then. Everyone get your crowns on. I want to see some pictures of crowns today. You need to grab your balls and start doing more of what you want. Yes, Kelly B. Tonight, Kelly. Come on, what have you learned? What are you going to take with you into this week? Share with me. Feeling the Venus love, Kelly. Come on, Adele. Are you ready? Sing it. Better make that dough, sisters. This coincides with my download yesterday. Yes, Faith. Come on. Share with me what else you've learned. I'm going to take a card. You've stepped into your queendom, Vanessa. Love it. Love it. Okay. Woo! Mercury, he's here. He's hot. He's hot. Open communication. Get a weight off your chest. Speak up with love. And be heard. He's hot. And he's got a cadeus. Really hot. Come on, girls, share with me. I'm a queen and I'm going to pull on your crown. Yes. More. More. Come on. We like a bit of Mercury. Mercury in Libra. Speak up. It's our communication. But it's your personal communication, not anybody else's. Yes, you need to get moving. Everyone needs to take action right now. Do not sit on the fence. Sarah. So I'm just going to turn them down for a wee little bit. Okay, so Sarah's felt the root rising so much, let it rise. Debbie is feeling it too. Chloe, that card is everything. Adele needs to get moving. What are you going to take action on this week, girls? What are you going to take action on? Make a declaration now. In here, with your sisters, we'll all support you. You know, part of what I have learned in the last few months with you ladies is about growing this sisterhood, stepping into my own unique expression, owning my own BS and owning my own massive sweary mouth. But also knowing that that is the energy that wants to come through me. And for a long time, I did not accept that. I wanted to be very, very different. But it wasn't until I started accepting that and living with that it became more potent. So I want that for everybody else. And that is definitely part of, you know, the coven. And that's part of Monetize Your Magic. And it's part of what I offer here. And I absolutely love it. So I want everyone else to have that too in their own unique way. So make your declarations now. I'm birthing my magic into money with you. Yes, you are, Chloe. We only have one space left. If anybody wants to get on board, we start on Tuesday. It is going to be magnificent. I don't know if you saw the fabulous Kelly B and Shan and Joe sharing the other day. We had our VIP day. We had an amazing breakthrough day, creating fantastic offers, really looking at the next level them. They have been so successful. It's been fantastic. I'm so excited for them of where that's going for them, particularly now, ladies, with all of this new energy in the air. So they are launching new things in the next 2 weeks. Perfect timing. So keep your eye out for that. There's a family member you need to call. Yes, you need to call them. Staring at the Monetize Your Magic and starting to express. Are you starting it? Yes. Yes, 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 yes. So, a little bit more from Christina, but I just want to hear from you all. Send me pictures of you in your crowns today, in your hats, and remember that as you start walking into this energy, having the map does not mean you know what the territory is. It just means you know the path. I want you to really take action. Take action, move your feet forward. Find what it is. Stop making excuses. If something doesn't work, try the next thing. If that doesn't work, try the next thing. If that doesn't work, try the next thing. Keep going. It's all taking you towards where you need to move to. And use exercise, because Mars wants us to move our bodies and it wants us to create. So one more time from Christina. Oh yes. Are we ready? Who's singing with me? Voulez-vous coucher avec moi? Also, who had the kids go back to school? Oh my gosh, it's changed my life. Come on, I want you to dance with me. Christina, Chloe, Joanne, Alana, Debbie, Sarah, Shania, Adele. Ha 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 ha. Come on, who else have we got? Yes! Irene, Faith, Kelly B. Mr. Millionaire. Okay? Ooh, yeah. Go and enjoy your incredible, incredible week. And I will see you on the other side. Mwah.